Good morning. My approach to maintaining strong grades in school has boiled down to the sacrifice of sleep. Remaining awake and fighting off exhaustion until the early hours of the morning became a customary habit for a large portion of my ongoing education. For reasons obvious, this is unhealthy. The days following my all-nighters would be filled with either crazed energy or naps during my free periods. My self-induced wakefulness went so far as to capture my parents' concern and my friends' amusement. Now, a lot of my late nights are the product of procrastination, but they began as an attempt to finish work and maintain grades for college. Stepping into high school, I felt a lot of pressure from my parents to do well and remain consistent in my work. With the competitive atmosphere surrounding college admission and my future in mind, they knew it was important and stressed that I remember it. Trailing behind my brother, who made bringing home perfect scores appear as straightforward as breathing air, I felt that there was even more expectation for me to achieve his similar grades. I pushed myself to follow unusually high standards and accumulated immense anxiety and stress over assignments that, in the long run, had minimal importance. The last week of every quarter, filled with seemingly endless tests and assignments, had me in shambles, and while manageable, weighed upon my stress levels and eliminated sleep from my nights. My only relief would be the weekends, which lasted for what seemed a 100th of a second. Saturday would encompass sleep until about 2 p.m., and Sunday would be a lazy day of homework. My apprehension for school was almost palpable, earning me an increasing number of latenesses in the mornings, and a lot of mental health days. However, soon the tedious rotation of stress and work and no sleep became, as one can imagine, annoying. I could not grasp the point of why we all subject ourselves to the worry and unease that excessive work often brings us. Earlier this school year, I was told I needed to consider retaking the SAT for a third time. After going through the anxiety of taking the test twice, the idea of reliving the many late nights of preparation was unthinkable. I flat out refused, and it was okay. I realized that perhaps I shouldn't worry so much about things that made me so upset. Passing up on retaking the SAT alleviated a lot of the stress I was carrying. It introduced me to the idea that I ought to change the way I approach the challenges of schoolwork. Now I try to reduce the amount of how much I worry over small school assignments. It's not worth stressing over the little things. Anxiety can lead us to desperately seeking an outlet and unhealthy choices. Our education and our dedication to it is important, yet worrying about a small thing is almost silly when we pay for it with unhappiness. By the time you reach your final year in high school, you come to see that everything will work out despite the bumps along the way, and that perhaps stressing out was foolish. I used to think that I wouldn't succeed if I didn't go to a top college, but I realize now that in no way is that true. Success to some may be getting a perfect grade or winning awards or scoring a high-paying job. But I view success as achieving satisfaction, contentment, and joy in our own lives. Things are only important if we give them value. What you stress about should mean something to you. And not everything is worth the anxiety. Thank you.